Okay, let's look at example 2. Four z squared equals 9. Okay, well, we're gonna do what we learned, right? We have the z squared on one side, but I still have this coefficient in front I gotta get rid of. So I'm gonna divide both sides by 4, right? Divide by 4, and I get z squared is 9/4. What do? Well, you have learned how to deal with this before, right? Taking square roots of a fraction, we are going to do z squared equals the square root of 9/4, and it's going to be a plus or minus, right? Well, when we have square roots of a fraction, if you remember what we've done before, actually that's now z, not z squared. Z equals plus or minus the square root of 9 over the square root of 4, right? You always separate it. You take the square root of a numerator and the square root of the denominator. So then I get this positive and negative square root of 3 halves. So my two answers are z equals 3 halves and z equals negative 3 halves. Okay? So really, this is not hard because you're missing that middle term in the quadratic equation. I'll do one last one before assigning your homework. This is a very quick, easy lesson. And this is about approximating solutions of a quadratic equation. And you, again, have done this before because we did a unit on square roots. So if we're asked to solve, again, that means find what x is, right? The two values of x, if there's 2 or 1 or 0. 3x squared minus 11 equals positive 7. All right, my first move is I'm going to add 11 to both sides. And I'm going to get 18. But I need to get it in an x squared equals a number format, so I'm going to divide both sides by 3. And I'm going to end up with x squared equals 6. That's kind of a bummer because 6 is not a nice, easy, round number, which is why this is about approximating square root. We're going to approximate the square root. Well, I can say x equals the positive or the negative square root of 6. But I still don't know what the square root of 6 is. Well, if you play around with this on your calculator and you go out to the hundredths place, you'll find out this equals plus or minus 2.45. So when you're approximating the square roots, you have to find out how far they want you to go. Here it was to the nearest hundredth. They could have said to the nearest tenth. You just have to follow the instructions given. And that is it for today. I hope the quiz went well. I'm going to load this, give you your homework. And it was great to see your faces. I think I'm going to try to do help sessions twice, maybe 3 times a week. So stay tuned and hopefully you'll see one soon. Bye, guys.